Hello everyone, and welcome to the final installment of, the main game at least, of Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. I've been excitedly proclaiming myself almost finished while completely forgetting about the Missing Link DLC, which I do intend to play for you. But, for the moment, we have arrived at the final boss fight in the main game, the Hiren Core down at the bottom of Panchaea. So, let's get started. There's some crazies standing in here, apparently.
What the hell? Oh my God.
Water pressure number 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hiren project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of the chain.
I can't control Hiren.
Increasing glutaminase by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control it! I'm in control!
Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary drone hatch.
Oh, shit.
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
Alright. Excuse
I
me.
must be the one to alter the signal!
So one thing to understand right off the bat is that you can run up to the center, punch in Hugh Darrow's code 2012, and skip the whole first phase. Defeat the Hiren Project. Darrow said his signal was protected by the Hiren Project, a cutting-edge security system. He didn't mention that the system is made of advanced quantum computers slaved to human drones. Zhao Yanru just hooked herself up to it, so if I want to shut down the signal, I'm going to have to defeat her.
I do. The Council will welcome me with open arms.
Okay.
No! Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay away! Batman is here. Where does he want to kill us?
Oops. I was hoping to destroy the, those 3 rotating turrets, but
I must be the one to alter the signal.
I'd have to be more direct about it than that, I guess.
Welcome me with open arms.
Mother! Stay away! Stay away! Batman is here.
There, we bagged one of them.
Kill him.
You have been better served keeping your head down, Jensen.
I'll do it, Mother. Just don't hurt anymore. Just
rather enjoy taking things out with the Typhoon here at the very
Once
end.
the weight of your gaze touches you, there is no escape.
Hydrostatic pressure rising. Can't breathe. It hurts. It hurts so much. Systems are. My organic systems are distressed.
Do you see where honor and ambition lead you? To a hole miles deep in the ocean, about to meet your end. And powerless.
Okay. Now that we've taken down the turrets, we're
Done.
actually momentarily safe, I think.
I don't like it. It's so cool down here. Show us the light, Mother.
So first we've got 3 security hubs to hack.
I must fight this. I must succeed.
I can't move. Why can't I move?
Access granted.
250 XP in the data store plus 100 for the hack.
How much longer will it be, Mother? I want to go home.
Warning. Part 1 safety purge in progress.
I have no choice but to eliminate you. You have ruined everything.
I've been awake for so long.
I think with the pod opened,
System monitors online constantly.
Error in system.
Iron is weakening.
Rerouting connection.
yeah, I have to kill the drones.
Reroute complete.
Results of the diagnostics are inconclusive. I feel bad. Vital signs. Vital signs normal? No. This is not normal. We just want to be normal.
I thought she was gonna let some of these guys out. There we go. 10 heavy rifle bullets on the first one, 2 plasma capsules on that one, and an EMP grenade on that one. Alright. Let's make up that lost health with a hypostim. Now let's go find the storage room those 2 came out of. There's a sniper rifle ammo. 4 laser rifle batteries, Typhoon ammo, a gas grenade, a Cyber Boost Pro Energy pack, rockets, 2 boxes of heavy rifle ammo, and that appears to be it. Now this might seem a little like overkill, and maybe it is, but when we get to the second phase of the fight, there's some security bots, and I don't want these unfortunate fellows to get caught in the crossfire, so I'm going to drag them all the way back into their storage room. Well, the one thing I probably should do before I go nuts hacking the security hubs is go ahead and hack this override terminal. It's level 5. Hugh Darrow gave us the code, but we don't actually need it. Naturally, we never do.
Access granted.
350 XP in the data store, 125 for the hack. Of course, I'll leave the system active, not take any shortcuts dealing with it. Alright. Let's hack the next security hub now. Same idea, we can go straight to the server node. There really is no reason not to use the rest of your software here.
Access granted.
250 XP in the data store, plus 100 for the hack.
Warning. Pod 3 safety purge in progress. Stand by. Error in system. Rerouting connection. Reroute complete.
We got a couple more guys to deal with.
They ruined me. The bastards ruined me.
Before we check out a new storage room.
Don't run. It'll be much easier.
I wanted them to get right next to each other again. Oh well. They almost did, but it doesn't matter much. Not when there's only one guy left.
They ruined me. The bastards ruined me. Stand still. Stand. Don't run. It'll be much easier this way.
There we go. Alright, let's search their bodies. 20 combat rifle bullets. And then let's stash their bodies. Oh, there's one guy in here they already killed, apparently. He's got 40 heavy rifle bullets and a laser rifle battery. That one's got laser rifle battery. Let's drag him in here too. That one's got some painkillers. Alright, let's check out storage B since it's open. We've got 2 boxes of heavy rifle ammo, box of rockets, 2 boxes of tranquilizer darts, typhoon ammo, 2 laser rifle batteries, an EMP grenade, 3 plasma capsules, sniper rifle ammo. Well, here is where these security bots are going to come from. Those 4 bays during the second phase. They haven't even spawned yet, so can't try to shoot them through the wall with my laser rifle or anything fun like that. Which is fine. Let's hack open the last security hub then. Same idea. Just go to the server node. That's the game's final hack.
Access granted.
250 XP in the data store, 100 for the hack.
Warning. Pod 2 safety purge in progress. Stand by. Warning. Tertiary pods are offline. Primary security measures disabled. Power surge detected. Electrical charge above normal levels and rising. Preparing for discharge sequencing. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
It's happening! Honey, he's gone from us! No! Wait! It's initiating emergency protocol!
Now we need to destroy Zhao's security bots.
Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time! Initiate dissipation protocol! You see, there is no way you can defeat the system. There is nothing you can do to stop me.
Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Halfway to discharge sequence.
Go get the other. There are 3 more security bots. They're just spawning one at a time. So let's get the next one.
Evacuating area.
Still cannot reach it, Jensen. There are too many contingencies built into the system. You and I have both failed.
Let's go destroy the 3rd bot. Another 45 XP. Now let's go handle the last bot.
Warning. Primary pod station damaged.
No! I will not lose this. You're right. I have worked too long. Stop now. You want the glory. Get back to this. No! It is all mine.
Alright.
I have given everything for this.
I'm gonna go ahead and consume nutrients.
Failure imminent.
Now we just need to run up the Zhao and typhoon her to death.
Discharge imminent. Clear the area.
Done.
I can't take.
$1,000 XP, getting things done. 1 praxis point received, although I have no use for it. And we have defeated the Hiron Project. So let's walk up to where Zhao was. There's her charred corpse. This is worth a new perma-save. Oh, and it's also worth noting that gave me an achievement. The end. You defeated Zhao Yunru, and by doing so, destroyed the Hiron Project. That's 43 out of 49 achievements. We're up to 87%. So, oops, shift tab. Now tab. Now let's head in here.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge.
It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Sarif suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Alright. So, everybody complains about this, and frankly I agree with the complaints that you just push a button to pick an ending, but anyway, last primary objective is decide which truth to broadcast. The world needs to know what's happened here, but what explanation should I give? Darrow's truth? Sarif's dream? Taggart's vision? Or no explanation at all? The fate of millions hangs in the balance, and ultimately it's up to me to decide. So as usual, I'm going to go with, in order from my least favorite ending to my favorite ending. So, my least favorite is killing everybody in Panchaea, just because I'm generally a pacifist. These other three are just shutting down signals and deciding which version of events to broadcast. So for now, I'm going to start off by doing my least favorite ending, which is heading over here and self-destructing the station. But give me a minute, I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry for that. Let's watch the first ending.
If you do this, the world will be left with questions and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yes.
We have little time left, Adam. And might I say, it has been a pleasure.
I trust mankind to save itself? That's what Eliza was asking. The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me, I only know what I want to believe. Somehow, human decency will triumph. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive, forced me to keep on going. Most of the time, I tried to keep my values in mind, knowing my actions did not have to harm others. I held on to my humanity, resisting the urge to abuse power or resources in order to meet my goals. And in the end, I got the job done. But does this mean I have the right to choose for everyone? No. Because it isn't up to me. It isn't up to Darrow, Sarif, or Taggart either. Ordinary men and women will have to decide together what course mankind should take. The kind of people who time and time again have picked and chosen the future in highly practical ways, slowing change when it's negative, speeding it up when it's good. Can they do it again? I don't know. But I do know I'm not about to let anyone in this station, myself included, stand in their way.
Alright, we got Trooper, Legend, Foxiest of the Hounds. I'm gonna skip the credits for now and just save watching them. Why didn't I get Pacifist? Who does it think I killed? Well, anyway, Trooper was complete Deus Ex Human Revolution. Legend was complete Deus Ex Human Revolution at its hardest setting. And Foxiest of the Hounds was complete Deus Ex Human Revolution without setting off any alarms. Now, what I don't understand is why I didn't get Pacifist. Because I don't recall killing anybody, do you? Shit. I tell you what, let me load up the start of the Hiron Core again. Just because I was setting off so many typhoons.
To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
I must be the one to alter the signal.
Let's just enter Hugh Darrow's code.
The council will welcome me.
1. Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
That sure was easier.
Hello,
Eliza?
Blah, 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 blah. I doubt that was the problem. I have no idea where somebody died, though. That's bothersome to me. Oh well. Let's end with full health. That's Serif's message, that's Darrow's message, and that's Taggart's. I'm actually a little bit torn. Serif's message is the one that I'm philosophically aligned with, but it's a lie. Darrow's message, I'm pretty philosophically against, but it has the virtue of being the truth. Taggart's message, not only do I not really philosophically like it, but it's also a lie, so it's easy to rank it below the other two, so let's do it next.
If you do this, first-hand experience with corporate negligence on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yes.
So be it then.
Freedom. To those who don't have it, it's more valuable than gold. But where should it start and end? We humans often think we have the right to expand, absorb, convert, or possess anything we need to reach our dreams. But time and time again, hasn't this led to conflicts with others who essentially believe the same thing? Looking back on the challenges I faced, at the way I often resolve them, I realize morality can become our saving grace. Most of the time, didn't I try to keep my values in mind, knowing how my actions would affect others? More often than not, I resisted the urge to abuse power and resources simply to reach my goals more swiftly. I managed to hang on to my humanity, but the temptation to ignore it was always there. It's that temptation that so worries Taggart. He's not afraid of freedom. He's afraid of the chaos that erupts when individuals have nothing but morality to constrain them. He wants us to regulate enhancement technologies because he fears all that power without limits, without guide rails to keep us from abusing it. Absolute freedom is no better than chaos. Society needs laws and regulations to protect it. So if the men and women behind Taggart need to work in the shadows, pulling strings to enable us to head in a safe direction, will supporting them be all that bad? If they're as wise as Taggart says, how bad will their leadership be? I just hope they stand by what they say.
Alright, well, let me skip that again. I still have no idea where it thinks I killed somebody, and that's... Let me just tell you, that's bitterly disappointing to me. But, here we are. Let's do Darrow's message next.
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yes.
So be it then.
Albert Einstein said, technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Took me a while, but I finally see his point. How often have we chased the dream of progress only to see it perverted? More often than not, haven't the machines we built to improve life shattered the lives of millions? And now we want to turn that dream on ourselves to fundamentally improve who we are. Experience has shown me how dangerous that can be. How many times in the Call of Duty did I almost fall into the trap of taking shortcuts, abusing my abilities or the resources at hand? I resisted. Barely at times, because I valued human lives and considerations. Can I truly despise others who fall? Technology offers us strength. Strength enables dominance, and dominance paves the way for abuse. Darrow understood this. He knew that using technology to become something more than we are risks losing our ability to love, aspire, or make moral choices. The very things that make us human. It also risks giving some men the power to make others what they choose, regardless of the cost to human dignity. The suffering Darrow inflicted is not the end of the world. It is merely the seed for change. And change never comes without pain.
And let's watch the last one. I am still so mad. I am like spitting angry. Because you watched the entire playthrough. You know as well as I do that at this point I haven't killed anybody. Oh well.
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yep.
So be it then.
Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are. No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy, hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it? We can become the gods we've always been striving to be. We might as well get good at it.
Alright, we got Deus Ex Machina for watching all 4 endings. And now this time I'm gonna let the credits roll. I don't know why it didn't give me Pacifist. I never killed anybody outside of a boss fight. Well, not without reloading, anyway. I mean, you watched it. You saw the whole thing. So fuck whatever broken flag you guys have tied to that achievement. That makes me mad. Like, really, really, really mad. Oh well. Enjoy the credits. The music is really good. I am still so bitter about it not giving me Pacifist. Anyway, with Deus Ex Machina, we have 47 out of 49, which is a cool 95%. Let's wait out the rest of the credits, and then I guess I'll off-screen one more playthrough and just rejoin you at the endings and try to unlock it, because getting all the achievements is important to me before I move on to the Missing Link DLC. I don't know why I don't have it. I didn't kill anyone. Oh well, it didn't give it to me, and I need to just accept it and quit bitching about it, so...
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus initiative. Come in! Dr. Reed. We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.
That gives you the D project, which is, you watched the entire credit list and saw the surprise at the end. 48 out of 49 achievements, 97%. And then you get to listen to the original title music. And really, why wouldn't you? It's so good. And there it is. Okay. Well, that just leaves Pacifist. I still have no idea why I don't have it now, but you know how to get it. Just don't kill anybody. Anyway, this has been Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. Next, we'll tackle the missing link, but that might be a while because I'm angry and I'm going to have to start over at the beginning just for the Pacifist achievement. But until then, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.